Their warehouse was destroyed overnight. Rotten food floated in dirty water. Rats ran freely through the ruins. And outside the warehouse, Musa and Safiya sat crying helplessly while the same people they once oppressed watched in silence. Their greed brought them here. Subscribe and follow to discover how greed destroyed the richest traders in the town. In the biggest marketplace in the town, nobody was richer than Musa and his wife, Safiya. Their foodstuff shop was the largest in the entire market, and everyday customers filled the place from morning until evening. Money flowed into their hands endlessly, but despite their wealth, the couple was feared and disliked by many people. The reason was simple. Musa and Safiya were known throughout the town for their greed. They cheated customers without remorse. They mixed spoiled grains with fresh ones just to avoid losing money. They used fake measurements to reduce the quantity of goods they sold. Whenever struggling people begged for mercy, the couple humiliated them publicly without compassion. Over time, the townspeople began warning them repeatedly. Many people believed their greed would eventually destroy them one day. But Musa and Safiya never listened. The more money they made, the more arrogant they became. To them, wealth mattered more than kindness, honesty, or humanity. And sadly, greed slowly became the center of their lives. Weeks later, hardship entered the town unexpectedly. Food became scarce everywhere. The prices of rice, beans, gari, and oil increased rapidly, and many families began struggling to survive. Parents skipped meals so their children could eat. Hunger slowly spread across the community. But while others worried about survival, Musa saw an opportunity to become even richer. Instead of helping the suffering people, he secretly bought large quantities of food from nearby villages and stored everything inside a hidden warehouse outside the town. Safiya fully supported the idea. The couple believed that if they waited long enough, food prices would rise higher, forcing desperate people to buy from them at any amount. Day after day, they continued hiding more food while families in the town suffered greatly. The more people struggled, the more excited the couple became. Even some of their workers began feeling uncomfortable with what they were doing. But Musa ignored every warning completely. His desire for profit had already blinded him. Little by little, greed consumed the couple entirely. As the weeks passed, food scarcity became worse throughout the town. Yet Musa and Safiya continued increasing their prices without pity. Soon, people began suspecting something. Many traders had already run out of goods, but Musa somehow continued selling food every day. Rumors slowly spread across the market. Some believed the couple was secretly hiding food somewhere. Others accused them of taking advantage of the town's suffering. But despite the growing suspicion, Musa and Safiya remained focused only on money. Unknown to them, disaster had already begun inside their hidden warehouse. Because too much food had been stored carelessly for a long time, rats invaded the building in large numbers. Rainwater leaked through parts of the damaged roof. Moisture spread across many bags of grains. Several food items began rotting slowly. The warehouse gradually became filled with terrible odors. Even after discovering the damage, Musa refused to throw any goods away because he could not bear the thought of losing money. Instead, the couple secretly repackaged many spoiled products and continued selling them to innocent people. And without realizing it, that single decision became the beginning of their downfall. A few days later, terrible news spread across the town. Several families became seriously ill after eating contaminated food. Fear and anger quickly filled the marketplace. People began searching for the source of the spoiled food, and before long, suspicion pointed directly toward Musa and Safiya's shop. Customers became furious. The market grew chaotic as more victims came forward with similar complaints. As pressure increased, one of the couple's workers finally revealed the truth about the hidden warehouse outside town. The revelation shocked everyone. Market officials immediately rushed to inspect the warehouse. What they discovered there left the entire town speechless. Thousands of spoiled food items filled the building. Rotten grains were scattered across the floor. Oil containers leaked into dirty water. Dead rats could be seen everywhere. The smell alone was unbearable. People stood outside the warehouse in disbelief. Families who had suffered hunger and sickness suddenly realized the painful truth. While the entire town struggled to survive, Musa and Safiya had secretly hidden food away simply to increase their profits. At that moment, the greed that once made the couple powerful finally exposed them publicly. And the same townspeople they once mocked now looked at them with disgust. The consequences came quickly and mercilessly. Market authorities immediately shut down Musa and Safiya's business. Their remaining goods were confiscated. Customers stopped visiting their shop completely. Even their workers abandoned them. Soon, debts began piling up around the couple from every direction. The same wealth that once gave them pride slowly disappeared before their eyes. For the first time in many years, Musa and Safiya found themselves completely alone. Their once busy shop became silent and empty. No customers. No respect.
No happiness.
Only regret remained. Outside the ruined warehouse, the couple sat helplessly as people passed by silently. Nobody pitied them anymore because everyone remembered the suffering their greed had caused. Years of dishonesty, selfishness, and exploitation had finally destroyed everything they built. In the end, Musa and Safiya lost far more than money. They lost their reputation. They lost the trust of the people. And they lost the peace they once sacrificed for wealth. Greed may bring riches for a short time, but destruction always follows those who never know when enough is enough.